Welcome to Tiance's World. I am back and I don't know how long I'm going to be recording videos for YouTube. I don't know. I keep forgetting because life has been busier than lately. But I do know that I want to start, just talking to the camera again and seeing where things go and, just speaking my truth. And, today, sorry. Today's topic is love. Because, I did dating. I did the shadow work. Now it's love. And I think I have a fair understanding of what love is now. Because I've been through a lot. And I think losing someone that you didn't think you loved, or you didn't realize you loved, until you're awake at night with your heart literally just throbbing and oozing pain. And it's like, the grief is unbearable sometimes. And you're like, do I join them? And then it's just like, it's a lot and it's kind of triggering, but I'm making it through. Like, it's a strength that I'm learned with my father when he passed, but I had to perfect when I lost somebody that I loved. Like, I loved my father, and that bond will never be matched ever, and this doesn't even touch it. But when you lose someone that you loved, like, as a man, like, as in a relationship, that hurts different. That hits different. Somebody that you saw a future with, and I saw a future with my dad, and that love is, that's unconditional love. And this is unconditional love, but with a twist, because it's your heart. It's your whole heart. I'm something that was bred of my father, and that will never change, and I will always love him. And that grief is something that I'm still coming to terms with too at night. But to love somebody and to have them die prematurely, I think that is the icing on the cake that could take it to another level. To lose somebody that you loved, and like these love songs, and like why there's so much pain in them. I've never understood that. And I thought I did, just resonating with certain lyrics in like a delusional girl way. But to feel that song, Try Sleeping with a Broken Heart by Alicia Keys, that song, I understand now. That song is the premise of this video. Have you ever tried sleeping with a broken heart? There is no sleep. And if there is sleep, it's a lot of tears before. It's pain. It's oozing. It's memories. It's love. But it's pain. Have you ever tried sleeping with a broken heart? Because you can try sleeping in my bed. Okay? You can try sleeping in my bed. If you can't get to Alicia Keys, my bed is right here. And don't get to Alicia Keys, that's stocky. But that's how I feel. And that's what this love has felt to be lost to me feels like, is, have you ever tried sleeping with a broken heart? Because I thought I slept with plenty of broken hearts. But until you feel that oozing, where it's like something in you is just dripping out of your heart, and it's like your heart is crying with you, that is something that I can't unfeel. And that is something that I can't undo. And that's something that has changed my reality. Like, my reality was already altered when my father passed, and I was so scared about who I was going to lose next. But I was not expecting this one. This one took my heart rip to another level. And it took it to the same level, carrying my dad, and both of them just took it. And it was like my heart went in two sides, The unconditional family love bloodline, and then the family that you choose, the Ohana, the one that's never left behind or forgotten. My dad used to say memories don't leave like people do. And some of these memories, the only reason I wish they would leave was just so I can stop feeling that broken heart at night in bed. That's something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. And I understand Alicia Keys now on that song. Like, that song speaks, like, it used to always speak volumes to me, because I always get my heart broke. But the volumes that it speaks now, astronomical. Astronomical. I feel it. I feel that song. I feel it. I feel the oozing. I feel the tears coming out of my heart. And it makes me not want to break anyone else's heart. And it makes me just like want to stay to myself until I know what I want. but I don't know what I want. I'm still young, and so I still want to live. I'm young and I love to be young. I'm free and I love to be free, to live my life the way that I will, and to say whatever I want and whatever I please. And that's say grace. You don't own me. And it's just, I don't mean to make this a lyrical video, but that's what it is. That's how I feel. And that's why I'm doing so much art. And that's why my pain has turned into my work. And I have been putting out my work into my art, into my TikToks, into my things to incorporate feeling. Like, these aren't just little things I'm doing. These are coming from a place in my heart. And rather, if I touch on it deeply or if I touch on the shallow basis of it, that's just on a matter of how I feel. Some things are too hard to talk about and they come from an unhealed spot. And I'll be ready and I'll cross those bridges. Like, I just blocked somebody that I thought I was going to love, when I was younger. And now it's like, after feeling this pain, I can't even look twice at that person because I don't feel the same. I don't feel the same for anybody. Like, when it comes to men, I don't feel the same when it comes to relationships. I don't feel the same when it comes to those one-on-one connections I had. I don't feel the same when it comes to calling somebody my husband. I don't feel the same when it comes to being like my man, my man, my man. No, I know that man was not my man, but the heart don't know the difference, okay? The heart knows the loss. The heart knows the potential. The heart knows what the heart wants to know. And to know somebody's heart versus their mind and their actions is to understand that pain. And that comes from here. So until you love somebody and you lose them and you understand you're not just losing them from a block and you're not just losing them to lose them, because you are on different levels. No. To lose somebody and to know that it's permanent and memories don't leave like people do and memories stay, that's a different pain. That's a different eye-opener. That's a different mood. That's a different kind of love. I never wanted to, I was fixing myself for this person. Like, and then when I found out he passed, I was like, what am I doing? It's not even for me. Now it's for me. What do I do? I just wanted to be a good wife. I just wanted to understand things. I wanted to understand my mental health. I wanted to understand life. I wanted to understand things, tools for kids. Everything I do is for kids, and it's not everything. Like, certain things that I do are for me. But when I say for kids, I mean my kids, my unborn kids, my kids to come. I'm only 25. So it's like, I'm living this life and I'm just trying to get these experiences for knowledges for kids, for when my kids are going through it. Like I heard, you can't be your kid's best friend. I want to be my kid's best friend. Like, there is some type of energy out here that is very different and very deceiving to kids and very deceiving to adults, that where people listen, but then there's people that listen to leverage or to use against you. And that's the painful part and the scary part in this world is why? There is so much pain in this world. There is so much trouble in this world. There's so much bad in this world. Why go out your way to make things worse for somebody when they already have it bad? We never know what the next person is going through. Why? Why go out of our way? That's why I try to make people laugh. That's why I try to do things that are happy. That's why I try to keep a positive mindset, Diddy said, life ain't perfect, but just live it. Fuck what they said we did. We just did it. Okay? Life ain't perfect. Just live it, That's what I'm trying to do. Like, thank God for that song. I'm trying to make that my motto and keep going. But you never know why somebody is the way they are, okay? So to not try and understand them or to wait till it's too late is a different kind of pain. It hits different. I'm scratching my thigh. But I don't know, maybe I'm rambling at this point, but I hope that made sense. And I hope you guys see where I'm coming from and why I've been on a pause lately. And why I'm still somewhat on a pause, because I really just want to understand life. And I really want to understand love. And I really want love. I want a family of my own. I want kids. I want little TTs, you know? I'm TT. Like, I want little Tiffies running around. Like, I already have my kids' names planned out. And, like, I work with my husband on some of them because I know I can't just name my kids for me. But I want that. And, like, I know it changes you in a different perspective that I've heard, like, DDG speak on, or that I've heard my mom or, like, other adults tell me that I won't understand certain things until I have kids of my own. And I'm waiting for that understanding. But till then, I'm going to learn things that I want my kids to be well equipped of just through this generation alone when it comes to dating, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to the other half. Like, I like the song Just the Two of Us by Will Smith. That song is a dedication to one of his sons. And that song I used to play for my dad, you know, because there was times where he wasn't there, and that song kind of helped me remember him, you know? Just remember things that a father teaches you. And sometimes I get a little hoot, and I'm not like on earth, and that song grounds me. That's one of my grounding songs when it comes to remembering things and remembering life and remembering the knowledge it takes to be a parent, or even when it comes to having to be lenient with parents, because sometimes we parent parents, and that's just something that's another topic that I'll touch on later. But it's hard. It is hard out here, and this is like me just being like, yo, don't let the nice teeth, don't let the smile fool you. I am taking and giving everything to stay here. I am giving my full effort to be here because I have wanted to give up for so long. And I have wanted to just stop, and the self-doubt and the self-criticism and everything, and just beating myself up continuously and continuously because of this person and that person, and never just listening to what I wanted deep inside, until one time I just lose somebody that breaks my heart truly. And now I see it all. And now I want my love into me because I wish that's what he felt for him. You know, the potential I saw in him is what he saw in me, and I wanted to see him to see his potential, and he wanted mine to see me to see mine. And now I just want to fill my potential back up because I don't want to die. Nobody does, you know? And I never know when my next, when my home calling is. But God forbid it be in my 20s, God forbid. God forbid. I heard the 30s is like you with the 20s with money. I'm trying to be in the 30s. I'm trying to be with the 20s with money. Because right now I'm just in the growing pains. I'm just in the middle child type feeling, too old for this, too young for that, weaving my way through. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I sound crazy. Maybe I had enough coffee. But I just really want love. And I just really want myself. And you can't love until you have yourself. And I almost have myself. I'm learning myself. And she's a beautiful woman. She's a gorgeous woman. She's a beautiful heart, beautiful soul, passionate, amazing, contrary to what I've been told by other people that keep you oppressed because they don't want you to see that in yourself. So break those chains, break free, and do you. Live your life. Don't be scared of people, okay? Only be scared of yourself. And if you're scared of yourself, if it's in your control, fix it. Expelliarmus, like, expel all that bullshit. Ooh. I don't know if I can cuss on YouTube. I'm sorry, don't get me canceled. But, oh wait, there's rap songs and all that stuff. Yeah, Expelliarmus the bullshit. Yeah. But, yeah. Man, I sound like Andre 3000 in his flute era, just dozing off into a tangent. But, like, he doesn't go into tangent. I just mean, like, switching realms. Oh my god, cross-eyed. Sorry, I have a lazy eye. But, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That's it. That's the video. TT out. But just love one another. Just love. Be love. Be light. Be healing. Be a menace sometimes. It's fun. But choose wisely. Choose wisely on when you're a menace. And what you're a menace on. Because not all menaces are menaces. It's just some things are menaces because they're like, yeah. Like, certain bugs we don't like. But without those bugs, our ecosystem would be messed up. So it's like, to each his own. But do no harm, take no shit. So, I don't know. La, 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 la. But I will say, I know I keep saying I'm done. I will say, life is good. And as long as I'm present and mindful and grateful, I will be here. It's those moments that I live in my head when I'm ungrounded or out of touch with myself or out of touch with people and disconnected. That's when I get in my head. So make your head a pretty place to live in, okay? Declutter. Realign. Within. It all starts within, you know? Stop looking for the anti-hero like Tay Swift said, you know? Stop looking for the anti-hero. Look within. Start within. If you don't like what's around you, look within and see what you can do. Start there. Stop looking for other scapegoats. Stop looking for other people to blame. Stop looking for everything, you know? Start within. It's all in your heart. It's all in your mind. What you see is not always reality. And what you hear is not always the truth. But don't let it go in here and out here. Take what serves you. Mind, body, soul. Take what serves you and live and lead a better life. Be the change you want to see. Okay? Nobody's perfect. Nobody is. But we gonna stop beating ourselves up in 2024. I'm gonna stop beating myself up in 2024. I don't have anything to apologize for. Only myself. Only to myself at this rate. Because I move righteously. And that's just what it is. I've self-forgave and I've made amends where amends need to be made. Need be, it wasn't even a lot of them. So, do you. Do you.